Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Whitney Ward. Mark is off tonight. We do begin with team coverage now as this new wave of snow continues to blanket most of the region. Our Cody Proctor and Shannon Mowdy are tracking conditions right now, monitoring the fallout after this early spring storm. But first, we are turning straight to our meteorologist, Michelle Boss, with a look at the forecast. And Michelle, we're now officially talking record-breaking snowfall today?
Yeah, we finally got the official numbers today for the Spokane airport as of 4 o'clock, I believe, is when they took the measurement. But a record 4.8 inches was recorded at the Spokane airport, which is a record for this state. And so that does put our March snow total at over 8 inches, and our average is only 4. So fortunately, things are starting to wind down in the Spokane area. We're going to start to see some of that heavier, more persistent snow shifting over into the North Idaho Panhandle, the Central Panhandle Mountains for the remainder of the late afternoon and early evening hours. But we could still see a few light snow showers through the evening. Winter weather advisories for the areas shaded in purple do continue until 10 o'clock tonight for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, continue until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning for the Central Panhandle. That includes Lookout and 4th of July Pass, where they could see an additional 4 to 8 inches of snow this evening and overnight. Also across the Cascades, some additional light snow accumulations through early tomorrow morning. We're sitting at right at freezing, so we have seen a lot of melting and slushy conditions on the roadways this afternoon, but as temperatures cool off after sunset into the low 30s and the upper 20s, we're definitely going to see some slick spots on some of those untreated roads especially. So we're looking at a chance of light snow through the evening hours, otherwise cloudy skies. A few snow showers possible Saturday. Nothing should accumulate with highs around 40 degrees. And then we'll get a break from the active weather for the first half of Sunday with some sunshine. We're looking at highs in the mid 40s, but rain is on the way as early as Sunday evening.
All right, Michelle, thank you. And as we continue our team coverage, this latest round of snow has a lot of people feeling all sorts of things, and most of them are not great. KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy has been out all day talking to people as they continue to shovel their way out, and she's got the very latest at this hour. Hi, Shannon.
Hey Whitney, a record-breaking snowfall. I can believe it because it felt like it just would not stop. But the good news here is at Manitou Park, the snow has stopped, at least for now. But you can see behind me, not everyone is upset at the snowfall that we got. A lot of people out here enjoying it, but for some others, what piled up today was too much of a good thing. Well, Spokane, here we are again. Friday snowstorm has people feeling.
No good.
Kyle Davis finds himself here on his driveway again.
I have a birthday in February, and I figure right around then is when it subsides, and not this year. I feel like March is kind of kicking us in the butt.
He and his friends even made a wager on winter's end.
Yeah, we all lost the bet, exactly.
Others count this as a win, a chance for some exercise.
It's my thing. I like it.
Or Mekdaz Gabisa would.
This year we had so much snow, you know.
Usually.
It's too much.
Shoveling wasn't always her thing. Snow wasn't even something she'd seen until moving to Spokane years ago.
I'm from Ethiopia, and we never had snow back there, and it was like scary. I was so scared, you know, but now I used to.
By this point, aren't we all?
I definitely thought we weren't going to have this late of a winter. Yeah, there's no way that it could have lasted this long, but here we are.
Here we are, again.
I wish if it is the last, you know, I think so. I think this is the last.
Now, as we come back out here live, I mentioned I'm at Manitou Park. As you can see, the snowfall has stopped, at least for now. I did see a few more people breaking out the snow shovels and the snow blowers, so people are trying to get ahead of it before we might see some more coming. And hoping we warm up soon because I'm not hitting the sled hill, and a lot of us are just over it. Whitney, I know you're one of those.
Yes,
back to you.
Yes, I am. Shannon, thank you very much. And we do want to look at road conditions at this hour because we know people are just leaving work. They're headed home to start their weekend. Our Cody Proctor has been in the KREM 2 storm tracker all evening long. And so, Cody, what can you tell us about the evening commute now and how the roads are holding up?
Well, it depends on which roads you're actually taking, Whitney. We were on Interstate 90 at one point, and for the most part, those roads were wet, not really slushy. Right now, we're actually in Coeur d'Alene on Atlas Road. I'm going to give you a view of what the front looks like and what these conditions are. A little slushier. It looks like the snow is sticking around a little bit longer as we take a look at those conditions. But as we move away from Atlas Road, which is a main arterial route, and actually get into some of the neighborhoods, you start to see things change, especially as we move onto Arrowhead Road right now. And you can see immediately that we are seeing a lot more snow sticking around, a lot more slush. So that can be a headache for drivers. So be sure to keep that in mind as you head out. And let's also take a look at the left right now. We got people, looks like, the snow off their driveways at the moment, so you can see that we're dealing with those snowy conditions as we continue to head into this evening. So be sure to keep that in mind. Also, in some places that we've been driving through tonight, we've also been seeing snow that's been melting and pooling on the sides of the road. So be sure to keep that in mind, especially if you drive through an area that's got some pools of water. We certainly felt it as the storm tracker moved through some of those, just that resistance as well. So keep that in mind as you head home tonight or wherever your destination is. Really, the biggest key with conditions like we're seeing right now is take it slow and be cautious, because for right now, depending where you're at, some of that snow is sticking around. Live in the Storm Tracker, Cody Proctor, KREM 2 News.
Cody, thank you very much. And as we continue to track this latest round of winter weather, make sure to tune in to KREM 2 News at 6 tonight. You'll also have the most up-to-date information as we head through the evening. And as always, you can get the latest forecast and information on KREM.com. If you are still looking for weekend plans and maybe you're looking to get away from the snow, we've got that covered. Starting today is the Spokane Home and Garden Show. The Spokane Home Builders Association is putting on this event for its 46th time at the Spokane Convention Center. So at this show, you're going to see a wide range of lifestyle products and services to get you ready for spring and summer. That includes builders, renovators, flooring, furniture, and more.
People are happy to be out of the snow and they're coming in and getting a taste of what spring is like, because all these vendors are here to help them kick off their spring gardening season, get their houses in shape.
So the Home and Garden Show will run through the weekend. It runs tonight until 8 o'clock, then tomorrow from 10 a.m. till 7, and then the show runs on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Adult tickets are $10. If you'd like more information, just go to our website, KREM.com.